Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly going into April 22nd. So the 22nd, and happy Passover to those who celebrate, and also happy Earth Day. So on that subject of Earth Day, I watched a Netflix movie. It was more like a nature show, but it was amazing, and I wanted to actually tell you about it. It was called, what was it called? Our Living World, and it was narrated by Kate Blanchett. It was so well done, and it wasn't just a regular nature show. I think there were 4 episodes, Our Living World, and I have to tell you, first of all, it was visually stunning for those who love animals on the channel and nature. It was a different take. It was the interconnectedness of it all. And I was blown away by how well done it was, and how it showed that each animal, every animal in nature, just naturally doing what it naturally does, how it helps the whole system to work, the interconnectedness of it all, right? They showed like one animal does this thing so that that animal uses that thing, and then that. It was just absolutely amazingly well done, that I don't normally give a shout out to like things that I watched, but Our Living World. And no better, it's Earth Day on Monday, but it kind of brings you back, you know, when you get sucked into the daily stuff and the negative or the gravity of the world or everything, and then all of a sudden you watch something that actually links you back to the awness of it all. I mean, you forget like the magic of life, of us just taking a breath, and what has to happen for us to be able to do that, you know, what trees do for us. It was amazing, amazing. So it's called Our Living World, and I swear it gave me peace and brought me back to the interconnectedness and the awe of it. And I just think we're plummeted all day long with the opposite, and it was just so refreshing to reconnect to that. So it's called Our Living World. Kate Blanchett narrates, and it's very well done. Even the narration of it is very well done. And again, there are 4 episodes, and for those who love nature, who love wild animals, and I mean, it was just so amazingly well done. And what a spiritual backbone it was about the interconnectedness of it all, and how like each one, every little bit of nature just does what it does naturally and helps the other one. It like heals the planet in some way. It was just so actually amazing and beautiful. Okay, so enough about that. The second thing that I was getting was kind of piggybacking on that, about there is so much that you can focus on that is negative, that is the gravity of the world, or what they were kept referring to as black holes, but to stay focused on the positive and actually introduce or surround yourself with things that support the positive, and you focusing on the positive. And the third thing was, there's a lot of clearing going on, and they were not kidding that in April, as much as there's things going on in the outside, there's so much going on in the inside. You could almost feel like you're excavating out old emotions from like the past. And it could be messy. And what they were showing me is like, you know how we're bodies of water, and it goes back to Our Living World, but bodies of the ocean and lakes. And as it heats up, it evaporates and gives off that you naturally are going to be excavating, heating up and steaming out old emotions, old feelings. And it's almost to have like a new balance, and it's for the new. And also what they gave me too was almost like when you prep soil for new growth, you might weed out some things, you might refertilize it with other things. There's like a toiling of the field so that new things can grow. So you could find that this has been a repeating message, that you're getting rid of a lot of old items in your home. You're bringing in new items in your home. You're talking more authentically about old things in your past, so you can come to like a new peace with it, or just getting out old emotions. Sometimes when we're going through issues, and I said this to a friend of mine and also a family member recently when I was like being an ear for them, when they're talking about old things, it's because when you're in it, when you're getting through something, you're like holding on like this, right? You're bare bone knuckling through. You have to be strong. You have to be this. And then it's after the fact that you almost have the luxury to like address the feelings that it brings up, or what it really was for you during that time. So very much after the fact is when the emotions and when you can talk about it. So And it is like an airing, just like we're bodies of water. And they showed again, an ocean, it evaporates. You have to evaporate out in healthy ways what happened, or the emotions or something like that. So there's divine clearings, and they're definitely saying that to release the old, make new peace with it. And yeah, and so I'm even finding, well, first of all, a lot of more authentic communication, airing out things, and you're going to find you're doing that, others are doing that. And also like getting rid of old things, even around your home, or bringing in a new energy. Could be a real clean out time. Oh, and they talk about spring cleaning. It is spring, by the way. Okay, I just got that. Yeah, it's like getting rid of the old. But the old, it could be the tangible and the intangible, and that's what they're talking about. And it's definitely prepping you for going forward. And almost as if you would clean out your pantry of like expired food or what you're keeping, it's almost like your emotions are in your mind, like looking at it again. Are you keeping that? Or can you throw it away now? Can you look at it with a different perspective now and make peace with it and put it in its place? Or can you get rid of it? I mean, out with the old, in with the new, and it's prepping for new ground, for new things to be blooming. So that is everything. And again, that show was Our Living World, and just the interconnectedness of it all was amazing. Now, I'm not a big, I love nature and I love wild animals. That is, I love it. But this was like a notch up. That's why I'm recommending watching it. It's free on Netflix. And the angle that everything is interconnected was just amazing to me. And having that sense of awe again of our world. And how beautiful. On the 22nd, I have chills now that it's Earth Day. So I was like, okay, what perfect time to share that, right? It's like an awness, not to forget the awness of this world. Like each one of us sitting here or watching this with our eyes, breathing in oxygen. I know it all sounds weird, but when you, it's like what has to happen for that to happen is a sense of awe. And sometimes we lose that because we're sucked in with everything else that's going on, right? Anyway, all right, so let's get into it. We're going to tap into the archangel messages. We're going to tap into the energy we're dealing with. We're going to tap into the goddess guidance, what to surrender to make it easier, messages from heaven, loved ones passed on, our spirit guides. I accidentally flipped to something and it was like, we're with you, go for it. Something like that. So you have a lot of support for what you're doing in the physical. And we're going to end it with guardian angel messages. Definitely pay attention to your own intuition besides what I say. Whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message. It'll be the first pinned comment on the video. And also remember what comes out, because the support can help you now, like feed you now and later. And they're definitely calling it a divine feeding. And it was, I'll say that for another time, but like the divine is feeding you, like hope is feeding you, strength is feeding you, knowledge is feeding you, wisdom. I got like this whole thing about the divine is definitely feeding you during this time. It's almost like your divine feeding. And as much as they were saying, whenever you need it, get your divine feedings, but also know that you're linked with loved ones passed on, your spirit guides, archangels and angels, and they're definitely helping you with what you're doing and also the energy to do it with. And remain connected to that in all the ways that you can, because it is going to be priceless. It is going to be priceless. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. And remember what comes out, because it could feed you now and later as life happens. I'm finding that a lot. Okay, so let's get ready to receive. Just clear out your mind and heart. This is for the week of the 22nd. We'll tap into the archangels first for the journey. Let's just release everything now. Okay, they're ready. The journey from the archangels for the week of the 22nd. Clear messages. They're going to get specific. They're having me shuffle in a weird, they're getting to one card. Okay, there we go. 2 cards. King Gabriel, they're making sure that you're in your power in the physical for the things that you're doing. Absolutely. So these 2 cards came out together, so I want to read them together. We have, I knew it was this card. So this is how you may be feeling at times with the emotions or things. This is 4 of Raphael. So it's almost like your angels, loved ones passed on, are behind you, and they're going to lift you up and out to be in your power for the things that you're doing in the physical, because you're needed. There's a lot to accomplish. So there's something about the 4 of Raphael when you may be disheartened, dismayed, spirits low, tapped out, whatever it is in your heart space, right? And they're going to bring you up into your power for the things that you need to accomplish. So they're saying seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life. Remember when I was talking about our living world was bringing back the awe in my life? Whatever, when you're feeling like this, your angels will guide you to things to bring you back to the awe of life, to lift your spirit in some way. Do you hear the honks? It's like your interconnectedness to it all. It's kind of like they're going to get you up a notch. Be aware of your own emotions. So, like I said, this is a divine, like, do you hear all the sirens now all of a sudden? They're going to make you very aware of your emotions and to make sure that you're connected to a higher vibration. Or when you are not feeling that way, they're going to gently guide you to be guided to something that connects you back to the awe of life, the interconnectedness, that to actually work out your emotions. Be very hyper aware of your emotions and almost being proactive of keeping your emotions up a notch. They could be also helping you divinely to lift up and out so that you're going from this state to this state where you're the king of Gabriel, where you're literally, they want you to keep your eyes on the big picture, right? Leave the details to others. This is experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. This is being generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. So, but do you see like the flames and being in the seat of your power, in your throne for the things that you need to do in your life? And it could be we're feeling in our hearts this, and the angels are here to bring us back up into here. So it's going to be different for everyone, but they could guide you to things that are either just making you more aware of your emotions and lifting you up and out and back into the seat of your power for the things that you need to do and accomplish in your life. They definitely want you to seek out other possibilities that could assist you in lifting you up and out. So it's really up and out into your power. And they definitely want you to understand that your experience is leading to success. Just be very aware of your emotions. It's just a very emotional time. They were saying as much as things are going on the outside as well as in the inside. But part of this is so that you're rising up again in your power for the things you're doing in the physical. Yes, King. So no doubt about it. They want you in your power in the physical. Look at your angels right here. And 7 of Ariel. So no doubt it is going to be through your power in the physical for the things that you're doing. This is your plans are working out very well. Professional, financial success, using your resources wisely. 7 of Ariel, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress. Make plans for your next endeavor. Here are your angels. So no doubt you're putting a lot of effort into things. You might be losing patience at this time when it comes to rewards, returns. They're like, do not get down about this. Be very aware of your emotions because they want you to stay in your power lit, doing the things in the physical, using your resources wisely. Have patience. They're overseeing your harvest, your returns. So when you get 2 king cards, right? King of Gabriel, King of Ariel, and you have this card in your heart, you could really be like your emotions low or things, you know, this is not paying out right now or enough, or you don't see the rewards yet. And so it's affecting your power in the physical. Do not be aware of your emotions. They're going to be guiding you to things to keep you in your fire, in your power. Keep using your resources wisely. Really be aware of your emotions so you're not getting in your own way, or your emotions are not getting in your own way, because they're definitely supporting your power to get things done. They're supporting you using your resources wisely. They want you to continue to have patience, and they're kind of overseeing your efforts. And so being in your power and your efforts are still needed kind of for what you're toiling in the fields kind of deal. And continue to do that. So definitely watch out for your emotions and stay in your power. Really focusing on the big picture, right? Using your resources really wisely. Your experience is paying off. Your efforts are paying off. You still have to work hard for your results, for your rewards, and have patience. And to know that you've invested wisely what you're doing. You're planting the seeds. So know that you're doing the right thing here. But this card right here is almost like, they're kind of like comforting you, because it could be that at times your emotions are low, or in your heart you're disheartened because You know, so it's taking from your power in the physical to do things, and they're kind of saying, don't let it take your power from the physical, from what you're doing. Temple path, yes, that's what they're doing, like along your path as you're feeling your way, like with your emotional state. I just want to say it's like flipped over towards here, like your emotional state. When you're walking on your temple path, here are your loved ones passed on, your angels and archangels, and they're saying they're here with you through the steps. You continue doing that. You're going to get a lot of love, support, backing. You're on the right track. There's something about like stay lit, you know, like know that you're right on track. Don't be disheartened. Like tell yourself, like as you're walking, don't be disheartened. They want you in your power, your resources, using your resources. Success is coming. Things are blooming. Have patience, right? It's like you've invested wisely. Have patience. Wait for the harvest. Review your progress. Keep planting seeds, reviewing how it's growing, how it's doing. But it's your power that's needed, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just seeing that a lot of emotions could be playing a part in this. But this card, to have this is so beautiful because literally these lights are your loved ones passed on, your spirit guides. So to know, and look, your angels are right here behind you. So there are times when you're like down in the dumps, right? Like your head is down, like down in the dumps. They want you to seek other possibilities. They want you to keep your spirits up along the steps. Because this is like, it's not poof overnight. So there's definitely like steps involved for things being manifested here. They don't want it to sap your power. They want you to know that your plans are working out well. There's financial success. You're using your resources wisely. Definitely don't get lost in the details. It's keep your eyes on the prize kind of thing, and keep going because they're with you on the steps. Do not be disheartened. That's what I'm getting from this reading. It's like comfort. It's a very, I feel like a comfort level here. And there's something they want you to hold this in your heart. This is Raphael. Hold this in your heart whenever you're down, that they're walking with you on the steps. Oh my gosh, I have chills now. They're walking with you on the steps. You're not even planting this alone. They're right here. So no step along the way are you not doing this on your own. They want you to reclaim that power in a sense. So don't be disheartened here. Don't be disheartened here. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Lift yourself up when you need to, or reconnect in some way. That for each step, they're right here. They're definitely, these are two king cards, so they definitely want you in your power in the physical with eyes on the prize, eyes on the big picture. Don't get lost in the black holes, the details, little things that don't work out, stuff like that, so that you're looking like this. It's like stay in the seat of your, see, they're backing you to be in your power, quite literally, like literally. So definitely keep using your resources wisely. Keep having patience. Keep reviewing your progress, making tweaks along the way. What works better for you? You could find other possibilities that even work better for you because they're saying seek out other possibilities here. Lift your heart and everything else. Underneath we had clearing, which we had before. Bodies of water. Remember when I was talking about excavating things out here, clearing. Stay in your power as you're doing things because what you're doing is paying off. There's a harvest being kind of, they're overseeing here. So don't be dismayed here. Yes, independence. Yeah, this is what they're supporting here for you. Do not be dismayed. They're supporting you. Look at this, on the path here to be this independent. And look, I mean, it reads like a sentence, in your strength, in your power, independently. Now, this has been a repeating message because see how she's alone here? It's almost like whatever you're doing in the physical could feel very alone at times. They don't want you to feel alone. They're giving you that strength, that power to be independently strong in the physical. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Strength and success. This is your strength and success, being the king and king, two kings. So it's like your strength, your independence, you're doing things alone. Be aware of your emotions. You're not really alone. They're here on your temple path. They're trying to keep you in your strength, focused on the big picture. Don't get lost in the details. They are assuring you and comforting you that things are working out very well. It is going to be your strength, your independence. I mean, I love this card so much. It is literally your strength, your independence, that's your backbone of power. It's them. And so to know, you hear the honks, right? When I said that, to know that as you walk this path, they're trying to infuse you with the strength and independency, and also lift your emotional state to know this as truth, right? So that you're in the power, you're in your power in the physical. You're overseeing your harvest. Things are actually going to be paying off for you. It could be a time when you're reviewing how things are going. How are you fertilizing? How are you watering your dreams? What next can you do? Have patience and keep like toiling with your field, tending to what you're growing. Just kind of what I was saying about the pantry. Like, can you weed out some things? Can you add some things? Have patience. They're overseeing it. You don't let it sap your power. You stay in your power. They're literally saying stay in your power. They're with you with the steps on your temple path. You could be getting a lot of direct guidance. You could also be getting a lot of help internally of how to just even keep your spirits up or your emotions up. And that's been coming up in the last 3 readings, which I don't normally do. The readings have tended to be so much more about the intangible, because I think they're addressing this state that a lot of us feel on some level from individual things that have happened in our lives, that they're helping us to like get back up again, like get back up in your power, to know that you're not, don't be dismayed, you're not walking this alone. And yes, they're providing you with the strength and the independence. It's like the foundation for things to grow. And look, you hold on and you keep planting. It reads like a sentence. You keep planting. It's creating a harvest. Your hard work is paying off, but it's not being dismayed along the way, knowing they're with you with the steps. Stay in your power no matter what. Independent, strong. I'm putting it like this. It's like, right? And there, it's like together your efforts, rewards for efforts, things that you're planting, things like that. So yeah, they're really supporting your strength, your independence, and everything else. All right, let's see what we can surrender, especially to help this person be in their strength, in their power, independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Standing strong and no matter what, and not letting the emotions get in the way, standing in your power, assessing. Yeah, because they're saying you have invested wisely. Just have patience, wait for the harvest, review your progress, make plans for your next endeavors, you know, keep going. And what does it take to keep going when sometimes you might feel emotionally down or emotionally spent, right? But you have to be in your strength and your resilience, because they're saying it's your strength that's actually the foundation, right? Your independence, you doing this alone is a foundation that your success is being built on. You surrender to effortlessness. So maybe we've been trying too hard, or the emotions are getting us because we feel like we're doing this alone. Things are not happening as quickly as we want. The results are not coming enough as we want. Surrender to the effortlessness. Let go. They're urging you when you get down about it, let go. Surrender to the effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So it's almost like they're helping you to get back in that state whenever you're down. Like the awesome. Remember the awesomeness? Look for the magic in life. There's something about, remember when I said our living world, there's something about you staying in tune with the rhythm of nature too, with the rhythm of divine too, when it comes to your efforts. There's an effortlessness, there's a flow. Sometimes it's us being, when really we're just out of sync, right? I do this myself, like at work, especially if I'm not getting the results, or I poured everything into here and still nothing bloomed. I can't believe it. That's my rewards, or everything, all my efforts got wiped out. It's like there's something bigger in play, right? It's an effortlessness. When I'm dismayed about it, it's somehow I'm out of sync with the big picture. And here it literally talked about keeping a big picture, keeping your power, not letting it affect you, being in the flow of life. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living. Remember when they said the joie de vivre? Don't let things take your joie de vivre. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. You can't force this to grow anymore. You can't yell at it. You can't be dismayed about it. It's not going to affect. There's something about this that they want you to know. You're on your temple path. Don't be dismayed. Whatever your emotions are getting kicked up, surrender back to the effortlessness, the art of life. Just remember this, because they're reminding you to keep you looking like this on your path. They're reminding you of this. And I don't know, on some level, that's really going to help you emotionally, that they're with you. And then it's like they want you in your strength. Keep doing what you're doing, because they're helping you with the harvest. So you can surrender back to the effortlessness. You don't have to push so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. It's like together you're watering the harvest. There's something about this that's going to help you feel like this on your temple path, and back to the effortlessness about it and not being down about it. It's reading like a sentence. I mean, what they're trying to bring forth. It's so beautiful. It's more like comforting. Like, remember, stay in your power. Keep doing what you're doing with them. You're overseeing the harvest. Be aware of your emotions. They don't want you down about it. You're on your temple path. They want you strong. They want you 2 kings. This is like this. I mean, they are telling you to embody this. So don't let your emotions get the best of you. Together, you're right on your temple path. Rewards, harvests are being curated almost back to the effortlessness, almost like nature. Remember when I talked about our living world? You're in the ecosystem. They're giving me all these analogies, right? You did your part. Now let something else water it. You did your part. Let's see something else fertilize it. Like, back to the effortlessness. Sometimes we forget our place and our emotions get in the way because of that. I'm telling you, there was something divine about me mentioning our living world. There was something about the interconnectedness and the effortlessness. Be in your strength and effortlessness again. It's going to keep you in better sync somewhere. It's going to help you on you're right here. But to feel that and not be down about it. Right? This is deep what they're trying to bring forth. It's very comforting. It's really, really comforting. I'm going to watch this back myself. It's like, yes, they're helping you. We rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. Surrender. It landed on the effortlessness. The divine is going to help you. So release. Do not be down about it. It almost reads like a sentence. They're really comforting you. They're going to bring in love. Like, they're going to bring in, like, this is your temple path. They're going to bring in things. They're going to rejoice when it happens on your temple path. Surrender back to the effortlessness. They are kind of putting an exclamation mark as you do your efforts, like what's going to come in to help this. They're going to rejoice. Love is coming in all forms, like whether it's help, help to do this, help with rewards, help with success, help. They're rejoicing when love in the form of love comes in unexpected ways. Remember the awe of life. They're helping you on the temple path. Surrender back to effortlessness. Surrender back to you're not doing this alone. Surrender back to, right? And they're happy when the help in the form, in a love form comes in. Whatever help comes in, whatever form, it's love on your path. Yeah, now they're landing on, it's very important that you feel strong, really strong, and know that you're on your temple path. The last 2 cards are landing on the independence and strong on your temple path. Let that, like, hold that in your heart. These 2, ooh, gosh, these 2. Yes, you can't make this up. Go out and plant new life seeds, sow for your future. What did they say? Toiling the fields. You're not doing this alone. Your intuition is strong. We're reaching out to help you as you're doing this, as you're planting your seeds. Yes, absolutely. They're helping you. Surrender to the effortlessness. Like, they're helping you on this temple path. They are helping you. I don't know what else to say. They're with you as you're taking your moves, but they're saying, put on your dancing shoes or walk along the beach. We encourage you to move. They're encouraging you to make those moves, these steps along your temple path. They're with you. See all the lights? See all the lights? They're with you. See all the lights? Your intuition, they're leading you on here. We're reaching out to help you as you're going out and planting new seeds for your future. That's where they want you. So don't be dismayed during this time. Absolutely not. So yes, go out and plant new life seeds and sow for your future. Do you see what this is right here? So they're helping you to do this. Along your temple path, they're reaching out to help. Remember what I said, as you're taking the steps. I mean, it couldn't be any more. Look at those steps, and anytime they're reaching out to help, you're getting divine ideas, wisdom, all of that. They're encouraging you to move. Like, continue moving here, knowing they're with you, reaching out to help through your intuition. Keep going out and planting those new life seeds. Do not be dismayed. Surrender back to the effortlessness. Well, that this is what you're doing. Stay in your strength. You want to feel like this, right? Strong. You have 2 kings here. So they want you to embody this, right? Like, do not be disheartened here and emotional. Like, stay in your power, knowing your efforts are paying off here. They definitely want you in your strength here, and feeling like this woman. Doesn't matter your gender, if you're whoever you're watching, but feel in your strength, in your power, taking your steps on your temple path. They're reaching out through all your intuition, all your clairs. Whenever you're feeling disheartened about, surrender back to the effortlessness. They're reaching out to help you. You're not doing this alone. Like, the art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force it, push it, you know, get back in the flow, because they're overseeing. They're saying, go out and plant new life seeds, and they're right here with you as you're toiling the fields. But the part is, you do your part. You look at it, maybe you get an intuition. What else can I do on the field? What else can I do with the planting? And if not, surrender back to effortlessness, the ecosystem. There was something about this, like they'll add the fertilizer. They'll add the help that will be something that adds to this. Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's something about the effortlessness. It's not just you being obsessed with what's going, how your results, your rewards. Stay in your power and pay attention to your emotions. Know that you're on your temporal path, and there's an effortlessness here because you're not doing this alone. And they're supporting you to go out and sow for your future. Plant those seeds. Plant those seeds. Stay in your power as you plant those seeds. We're going to end with guardian angel messages. Go. This temple path is so, the effortlessness on your temple path. Stay in your strength, in your independence, sowing your seeds for your future. Go out and plant new seeds. And something about like having the patience. Don't let things that happen disencourage you or lower your emotions. Like stay in your power, stay in your strength, stay in your independence and strength. We have 2 king cards in this. So it's so, they want you really like, don't succumb to your emotions about things. Stay in your strength and power. Know that your efforts are being helped in a way. Like plant new life seeds. Sow for your future. They're helping you to sow. And they're reaching out to help through your intuition. They could also be really helping you even on an emotional level whenever you need. Because sometimes this 7 of Ariel can be very frustrating. It can be very disheartening sometimes when you feel it's all on you to like plant the seeds and make it happen. And you're forgetting the effortlessness of it. So there's so many multi-levels to this that they're going to be coming through and kind of guiding you through. And besides this reading, they'll be helping you to kind of manage your emotions and stay in your strength and power. Keep tending the fields of what you're planting in your life. You know, these are like metaphors. And what can you do along the way? And what can you let go along the way? Because sometimes we're just stressing ourselves out. And there's something about surrender to the effortlessness. Also knowing that when you feel alone, there's a lot of cards where you feel alone doing this. You're not alone. You're on your temple path and they're reaching out to help through your intuition. They're helping and they're encouraging you to move. And not only that, but as you're taking the steps, they're bringing in things to help you. The love is coming in to help you. And I think they're coming in to help you with not just what you're planting in your life, but also even emotionally, how to stay in your fire, how to not, you know, it's so beautiful. And I don't even have the words to like maintain your strength on your temple path, basically. Is that beautiful? Now that gives me tears in my eyes because sometimes it just feels like life knocks you out, right? Or your efforts are knocking you out. But it's like, yeah, they're giving you what you need to sustain. Go and plant new life seeds for your future. They're giving you what you need to sustain, the power to do that. Okay, let's get the guardian angel messages. Surrender back to the effortlessness. You're not doing this alone. Number 1 card. Manifestation. That's what they're helping you. Go out and plant new seeds. They're helping you. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. They are helping you as you're planting your seeds here. I mean, it reads like a sentence, right? You're on your temple path. There's something about, like, don't be disheartened. They're with you, so surrender back to the effortlessness about this. They're definitely supporting what you're manifesting, what you're towing in your fields. Stay in your power. Don't succumb to your emotions. They're reaching out to help through your intuition. They're helping you to manifest. Surrendering to the effortlessness is really going to help you. But believe in yourself as you're right on your temple path. They're helping you along the steps here. Literally believe in yourself and trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. You're planting the seeds. They're helping you to manifest. Stay in your power. And they're helping you to work out the emotions that could get in the way because they want you like this. Definitely trust your intuition. They're all around you as you're taking the steps, reaching out to help. They're helping you like toil the fields, you know, have patience, review your progress. But this is all about planting new life seeds for your future and helping you to do that and sustain your power as you do that. That's what I'm getting from this reading. And it's very, very comforting. Very, very comforting. You're not doing this alone. So plant those new life seeds. Sow for your future. You're sowing for your future. Sowing for your future. They're helping you to sow for your future. Very, very beautiful. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.